Welcome to Spotlight on Lakewood. I'm Mayor Adam Paul. In 2017, we're going to take the opportunity to look at Lakewood through the lens of a child. And today we are at the Gold Crown Fieldhouse in their new Teen Tech Center to talk about some of the great programs that they offer for Lakewood's youth. I'm joined today by the Teen Tech Center coordinator, Adrienne Collier. How are you today?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for having us
being here.
Absolutely. So folks in the community might know Gold Crown and potentially might know the sports aspect.
Yeah.
But you guys are much, much more, and you have a lot of great things going on. Do you want to tell us a little bit about them?
Yeah, so a lot of folks are definitely here on the weekends on Saturday, and they're familiar with the basketball courts, which is probably the biggest part of the building. But if they venture back through the double doors, they'll find the Enrichment Center, which is home to the Best Buy Teen Tech Center, and our daytime program, which is in conjunction with Jefferson County Schools.
So tell us a little bit about the daytime program and who comes here, who's it open to? Is there any charges?
Yeah, so there's no charge, it's free. It's part of their daytime activity at school. Basically, we bus in kids from local elementaries. Currently, we have 6th graders from South Lakewood Elementary, and they spend 3 weeks here working on an art project and a tech project. And we've run this program with partnership with Jefferson County Schools for 13 years. So we've had Dean Elementary here, Emory, formerly Stein Elementary, Creighton, O'Connell Middle School, and it's something that we offer as a way to kind of add to what they already get in school. And we try to show them different uses for computers and really try to bridge the gap between art and technology. So it's a situation where we're showing kids that technology is used for a tool for creative self-expression, not so much as a TV, and using it as a TV and word processing and things like that is great, but we definitely want to show them that you can use this as a tool for creative self-expression, and in addition to that, there's careers and different avenues that you can take once you're exposed to this, and if you really want to, you can take it a lot further. So.
And looking around, it's amazing to see you have some great technology and to see these projects that the kids are doing.
Yes.
Seems like they really dig in and really enjoy it.
Yeah, they do. The beauty of the program, both daytime, not so much daytime, but after school in the Teen Tech Center is that the kids, it's based on choice. So they get to do things that they're interested in. It's interest-based learning. So if we have a student comes in and they're interested in skateboarding, we can find a bunch of different projects that are based on those interests. And they can decide whether they want to make a skateboarding video or if they want to design a deck. We have all the tools, creative tools needed to kind of pull that off. So they decide what they want to work on. There's no set class. It's interest-based, and that keeps them engaged and keeps them hopefully on the path of learning and progressing and whatever they choose to do here.
So I know from a past visit here, I've heard that sometimes the kids are able to get a hot meal or maybe some breakfast here as well, whereas they may not have had that opportunity.
Yeah. So our executive director, Fran Baker, she works really hard in cultivating different relationships in the community. So we have a relationship with Panera where we get Panera every other week for the kids. We also have a relationship with which brings us 60 peanut butter jelly sandwiches on Tuesdays. So kids look forward to PB&J days. And then just other, different organizations. There's a lot of folks out there that help us out with food and things like that, things of that nature. There's a nonprofit, We Don't Waste. So every once in a while I get a phone call from them and they'll drop off a ton of product for the kids. And we have General Mills also gives us donations. So they work really hard, Fran Baker and our sponsorship program to kind of make sure the kids are fed. And we're constantly looking for opportunities to bring fresh fruit and food in here for the kids who may not get a meal between 12 o'clock and whenever they leave. So we want to make sure they're fed and ready to learn.
So that's great. That's really cool. And the amazing thing about the clubhouse is it's a safe place.
Yes.
Keeps kids busy. And they're learning, but yet they're having fun.
Yes.
And you've had some great stories of folks that have kind of graduated and gone on to become entrepreneurs and they're doing different things.
And that's the thing I'm most proud of is seeing these kids come in as 7th graders and 6th graders and just excited about what we have to offer and what we're able to, provide for them, and to see them kind of try different things, and then find their passion, find the thing that they love to do, and then carry that through high school. And that's really what our goal is to show kids that you don't have to go down a certain path. You could be a graphic designer if you wanted to. If you're really interested in engineering, you can be an engineer. These professionals use the same software that you use, that you've been playing around with for years. So I'm most proud of the kids who have come through our program and found their passion and then pursue it in college. And then a lot of them come back and mentor because they understand how important this place is. So that's our overall goal is to get kids thinking about college and thinking about pursuing any career path that they want to. But we definitely focus in the creative arts and engineering and STEAM and all that. So we're always excited when those kids pursue that and they find their passion here and they take it further.
So Best Buy is a major sponsor
Yes.
for you, and I think that they may have done some updating recently.
So yeah, we opened officially January 2004. So yeah, 13 years. And so last year we kind of needed an update. Best Buy was looking to expand their teen tech centers, and they knew about our location through our partnership with the Clubhouse Network, which is our kind of parent organization. But yeah, they saw our facility and they definitely want to work with us. We have a track record. So they came in and gave us a refresh, which we're super excited about. New computers, new furniture. We got a new 3D printer, and we kicked it off. And the best thing about the Best Buy partnership is that they bring their community partners in as well, whether it's Canon, who donated cameras to us, GoPro, gave us 2 new GoPros for the kids to use. Of course, we got computers. But in addition to that, we also get access to certain workshops that other nonprofits offer. So back in November, we hosted the Grammy Camp, which is through a partnership with the Grammy Foundation. And they brought in professional music engineers and songwriters to run a one-day workshop out of the clubhouse. And our kids got to benefit from that. And it was just, there's a lot of cool opportunities like that when you work with Best Buy. So we're definitely grateful for their participation and them wanting to be in this community.
So how many kids do you see come through a year?
I would say probably over 300 individual, and it's a drop-in program, so it varies. We didn't see a kid for a couple of days, and we definitely have our regulars that we see all the time. The partnership with Jefferson County, with our kids in their day here through our daytime program, that definitely helps with our numbers, and it gets us exposure to kids who can benefit from the clubhouse. So we see quite a few kids here. On a yearly basis, we probably see 30 to 40 a night, sometimes 50, which gets a little crazy. But these are all kids that are self-selecting to be here. They come here because they want to learn, and which is pretty remarkable when you think about it. They could be doing other things like playing Minecraft at home or running around or whatever, which is not bad. You should run out and get outside and play. But they're choosing to be here to create, and that's important, even during the summer. Our numbers are strong during the summer. We're open all year round, and it's a free program. Yeah. So they're self-selecting. They're choosing to be here to learn, which is always amazing.
It is amazing. What you're doing is amazing. If you could pick maybe one issue or one thing that you see of need for the kids that come in here, could you share with our viewers in Lakewood what that is, what you see in our youth?
Particularly with our teens, I feel like a lot of them want to work. Okay. They want to work during the summer, and we've had some members that have a hard time finding work. We've had issues with some kids who come in and they fill out applications all day, and they still don't get called back. So that's with some of our teams. Issues, I think, just needing more places like this for kids to participate in. Absolutely. Boys and Girls Club is great. We have a partnership with the Belmar Library, and they do awesome things. There just needs to be more places like that. And I do understand that most kids don't necessarily want to work in computers all the time. They just want a place where they can go play basketball, or a place where they can just go and kind of hang out and be themselves. So I think a lack of those places, we definitely fulfill that need to a certain extent. But we're only one place, and there's only so many kids that we can accommodate. So I think that's definitely a need in the community, is more places for kids to go. And not just here. Maybe there's another place that should be open with a different focus or something like that. But just having places for kids to kind of hang out and be themselves without getting in trouble.
That's great.
Would be a cool thing to have.
So last but certainly not least, what are you most proud of?
Man, I'm most proud of my time here, and I'm most proud of our alum who have come through the program and serve as examples for our younger kids. I'm most proud of the fact that they continue to come in and volunteer their time, and it just makes me really proud to see them out there kind of doing their thing. Whether it's Chris Darby, who's on staff here, came here as a high school kid and went on to Adams State and found his passion in art and fashion and all. And he's a natural teacher, which is why we picked him up here. But it's just being proud of those guys who put in their time and they came back and they're still giving back to the community. Another individual alum that we have, Brittany David, who was one of our first members when I first opened the doors back in January. She was a 7th grader, and she came in and we drew a dog on a spaceship. It was very crude, but to see her progress and mature over the years to be a really accomplished artist. She has her BFA in illustration from Rocky Mountain School of Art and Design, or College of Art and Design, and she's doing big things. So it's just awesome to see that progression. We have a lot of kids that have done that, and and they still come back to see me, which is awesome. So I'm most proud of those kids, and they serve as good examples for our members whenever they come in. Like, hey, this is somebody who came here just like you did, and they're able to achieve their dreams, and you can definitely do that too. You got to put in the work. Yep. It's not easy, but you do have to put in the work. But you can do it if you want, and this is the place where you can come and kind of hone your skills.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thanks for sharing that. Thanks for making a difference in our community.
Thank you.
That is so cool, and the most critically important, I think, thing that we can do is really look at the next generation.
Yes.
So I appreciate all that you do, and I appreciate all the Bakers do for the Gold Crown Foundation and having this wonderful opportunity in the city of Lakewood.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So now we know a little bit more. You've had an opportunity to see the teen clubhouse, and you've heard maybe some opportunities that there might be out there for the youth. So if you have the chance to hire some of our kids, or you might have a idea on how to create more space for our kids, please reach out, let us know. And remember, together we'll do great things.